Hi guys. Yeah, take whatever. I did this already once and it just didn't turn out. So we're gonna try this again. So we'll see how it goes. You know, it's September and that is just mind-boggling to me. I think it's because so much time in the past few years during everybody's sick of hearing it, pandemic, quarantine, it felt like time was literally standing still. I know I'm not the only one. And now it's like it's going by so quickly. And with that said, just because things are, quote, going back to a new day-to-day routine and we're out and about, doesn't mean that we have to be rushing all the time. It's like, take time and just learn to love the day-to-day things, you know. The channel's title, John and I came up with Adventuring in Every Day, because every day is an adventure. Whether you are out and you're touring the world as a grand adventure, or you are remodeling your house, you are turning an outbuilding into a cottage, guest room, tiny house, you're downsizing because the kids have all grown and moved away, or you've got kids at home, or, you know, I mean, because I'm not trying to pick on one class of people. I know my age, you know, my youngest just graduated college. We've mentioned that before, but she moved back home. That's a new ball game. But it's the everyday things that we need to savor the moments. And that sounds so a little mushy, I guess. And but really, I mean, it's like, enjoy your cup of coffee at home. You don't, you know, and if you feel like venturing out, you know, we'll grab it from that chain place that I won't talk about, but, you know, or go to a neighborhood coffee shop and people watch. That's an adventure. An adventure is planting a garden. An adventure is talking to your loved ones on the phone and hearing what they've been up to. You know, it's all kinds of stuff, but just grab hold of the everyday. It's like right now, I've been looking out this afternoon. I live in Texas, and you know, we've been under a drought for a while. this year anyway. Been going back a little bit farther, but it's been so dry. And it was, you know, when John would call, I say, it's brown here, because, you know, and he's like, oh, really? And I'm like going, oh yeah. When he got home this last time, he goes, oh, it is. He goes, it is. And I'm like, yeah. And but the rains have come in the past week, and everything has like greened up just like a snap of the fingers overnight. And that negative part of my brain's going, oh no, you gotta mow. And then I'm going, oh my gosh, I get to mow. I didn't mow all summer because my grass was brown and dead because there wasn't any rain and we needed to conserve water. So I get to mow as soon as it dries up a little bit more. But you know what I mean? It's like, and that's exciting because we get to go outside and get a little dirt therapy. It'll be good. I talked to John earlier, and he's at home in Mississippi this week with helping his mom. And he sent me a snap and was like, well, I spent all morning digging a trench to nowhere, and now I'm going to go back out and dig a different one. I'll tell you about it later. I said, oh baby, you enjoy that. It's a learning experience. We'll chalk it up to that. And we laugh because at our age now, he's helping his mom this week, and I've been helping my mom the last couple of weeks. And sometimes it's both of us helping one mom, and sometimes it's divide and conquer, but it's never really conquer with your moms. But that's what we do. And because they're family, and you help them out when you can, because they did a lot for us over the years, and it's a blessing. And that's an adventure, is learning to love, even when it's not easy. even when it's not easy, because, you know, kids are growing up, they're spreading their wings, and they know more than we do sometimes. But then one day, as they get older, they find out that maybe, just maybe, you were right sometimes. And we learn the same thing with our parents. We thought that we knew everything at one point, and Lord knows, the older I get, the less that I know that I know. But enjoy every moment you have with your family. And for some of us, family is blood, but a lot of our family is made, and they're the people that have come into our lives and enrich us so much. Don't forget them, because, you know, that's what we're here for. We're here for relationships. We were made for relationship. When God created us, it was because He wanted relationship. He wanted family, and that's what life's about, is relationships and family and reaching out to each other. And, you know, that's what that's my belief anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I feel silly talking to a camera. This is different. I say that every time, and it's going to get easier, I know, and y'all get to go with the growing pains. And I'm wondering, would you be interested in seeing some things I've done around my house? Cooking. I've got my sourdough starter growing in there today because I woke him up. His name is Francis, and I had put him to bed for the summer because it was just too hot to have ovens going and bread baking. But it's fall. Oh my Lord, it's fall. And so the baking is going to start again. So I'll probably share a little bit with of that part of my life with you. And, you know, just maybe I'll get ready. I don't know if I'll have a fall garden or if I'll just start getting things ready for next year's garden, because I love to plan, make an idea. And, you know, the thing is, nothing's carved in stone, so it can change. But it's looking things up and studying it out and seeing what works best for what's going on in life. And yeah, and the next couple of weeks, so I'm working on doing some stuff around my house. I think I'm going to do some painting, and I may just set up the camera and you can watch me paint the hall. That'll be fun times. And then in a couple of weeks, I'll be headed to Mississippi to spend some time at John's mom's, and then he'll be here in October. We just go back and forth. So, and that's our life. So come along for the ride. Remember that you are awesome and amazing, and you're loved. And you know what? Why don't you go tell somebody else that you love them? And we'll talk to you later. Bye.